Everyone has been blowing up my phone. I know. I see all of your comments, thesisizers. I see everything that you've been tagging me in. Yes, yes. I just got back from a convention. It went great. I got to do a meet and greet with plenty. You know what? It was in Baland of all places. So I don't speak fluent Biba, but it was really nice. It was really nice to see fans from outside. But what is up, my thesisizers? Yes, I've heard it. I've been hearing about it throughout the entire the convention. Even the people over there were speaking to me in Beba, and I wasn't understanding what was going on. But I checked Twitter, and yeah, this is pretty important. Stoopid Glibbity, the new and up and coming installment in the Oma Productions Stoopid series, the 13th installment of the Stoopid series. In Stoopid Glibbity, Cherry Timmy, if you remember Cherry Timmy from before, awakens from a coma after passing out in the underworld. He attempts to find out who dragged him out of there. Now, if you remember, that's exactly what happened. We never found out what happened to Glibbity. We never found out what happened to Cherry Timmy in the past after he was in the underworld. We never found out. Now, there's a big theory. Now, a lot of people believe that this might have some influence from the previous Stupid series, the previous timeline, before they got reset. Now, I don't know how valid this is. I don't think that Oma Productions is afraid to bring back old characters or reimagine them in this universe, considering that, the timeline was reset. We don't know how accurate the timeline, how much of the timeline was reset. Perhaps there was some left over from previously. But what I will say is that we need to take a look at a specific character. Now, this character hasn't been introduced officially in the Oma Productions universe, but I feel like he's important. And I feel like he may be important considering considering T-Pain's presence in the lore as a villain in the Oma Productions. Now, you do know that some Oma Productions games, not all of them, but a lot of them share the same universe. So, because they share the same universe, or they may not share the exact same universe, but characters from other games, like hide from them, may appear. So, I want you to take a look at this character, thesisizers, Big Dill. Now, Big Dill is basically Pickle Tim's like counterpart. And how do we know this? Because Oma Productions has acknowledged before that Big Dill might be a form of Pickle Tim, or the connection. Now, we don't know if it'll be Big Dill himself, but we do know that Big Dill might be a counterpart to Pickle Tim. And so this is pretty much something that I don't know if, like, people think it's a retcon, but it may not be. Big Dill might be something completely separate, but I feel like he's important. I feel like he will be important in the Oma Productions Stupid lore, or any game, their game lore in general. Considering that these fruit characters are basically it's following the theme of all these fruit characters, and they're pretty important to the Stupid series. Like these fruit and vegetable characters. So I have a belief that it may not be in this game because it may not be in this game specifically because this the Gamejolt page was announced, and so I'd imagine that this is on the cusp of releasing soon. However, what I do think is that even if it doesn't get revealed in this game, in future games, in future Stupid games, we might see Big Dill, considering that Big Dill is T-Pain's nemesis. And so, yeah, that's my thesis. I did get some of these theses from Reddit and other places. I know that you guys have been sharing this, but I believe that that will be another thing. If I know you guys want me to talk about the extras menus, because obviously I don't really talk about extras menus. I don't theorize. I don't thesisize about the extras menus, considering that extra menus, for the most part, don't have much lore. They're more just an extra game mode for people who completed the main game. But I do believe that in the extras menus, we might see more. Of course, we're going to see the return of pre-existing game modes, more shit posts, more supply drops, more we might get some references from like Earth, and but I do believe that considering that they have been a reoccurring theme within the Oma Productions games, if you guys don't have any connection to Earth, because Earth is fine, they finally reopened. We can finally like access Earth again after many years of it being closed off. In Earth, specifically in the U.S. in Earth, yes, if you guys know where that is, I applaud you. But specifically in the United States of Earth, there's this sport called WWE. Now we have wrestling here too, but that's basically their wrestling league. That's their wrestling league, and of course, Earth and specifically U.S. Earth wrestlers have been appearing a lot. So if you ever heard of this person, because T-Pain here is based off of a real person on Earth. He's a very famous celebrity there, but his son is a very big WWE fan. I have a feeling that he might be canon to the Oma Productions lore, considering that he's important. He's important to the lore, and so I don't know if he'll actually play a significant role like T-Pain does, but what I do believe is that if he does make an appearance in the extras menu, in relation to WWE, I have a feeling that he might be canon too. That might actually be canon, considering that you can't just have T-Pain's kid in an extras menu and not have him canon when T-Pain's one of the main villains of the Stoopid series. So, who knows what will come of that? So, a lot of people will disagree with me on this. I've gotten a lot of shit on the internet for bringing this up because it's like, why would they bring his kid into the lore? But think about it this way. Imagine, having your kid in the Stoopid, like if he makes an appearance in the extras menu and having his dad as the main villain, what if he's part of the lore? Who knows? He might be a part of the lore too. But hey, that's just a thesis. A game thesis. Thanks for watching.